Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Indiana Pacers. Here we go. And the Pacers start out with the ball. MP scanning the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender. That time sends it back.
Here's MP. Launches a three. Again, MP missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nembhard. On the wing, MP. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Bogdanovich on the wing. Dort with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finished off the break.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Pass to Leonard. Five to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And he connects with a jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Leonard, right side. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. And here's MP from outside. Kept alive.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Outside Bogdanovic. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. They trail by 1. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Down low. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
To the paint. Here's Leonard. Can't hit from in close.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
They get it back. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
.40 left in the first. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Thunder leading by 3. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that one drops. MP's got 9.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Pass to Leonard. Powell outside. The three. Hits a three-pointer. And so it's MP making things happen for Oklahoma City. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And here are the Clippers now. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Leonard. Powell outside. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder leading by 4. Inside. Pulls up. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And he lobs it up.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Snatched up. Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
And Leonard drops them both. Thunder leading by 4. MP outside. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Clippers trail by 4. Powell outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Takes it inside. And a deep 3 from Leonard. And it's MP with a rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. To the middle. Taking it inside. SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Powell outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
MP. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
The rebound by MP. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
First team. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the foul line for one.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half of basketball. Left side, Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Foul shot is off. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
Oh, MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Will it go? And that one hits the back iron. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Inside. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Screen by Leonard. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Screen by Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points in the game. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Back to MP. MP, the flush.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Off the mark there with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Powell outside. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Thunder leading by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Screen by Leonard. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Screen by Holmgren. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. And here's MP. Covered by Wembanyama. Puts it up from 12. MP no good. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
From the wing, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now here's Dort. Pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot from the high post. That one drops for him.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And it's Thunder's ball. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Corner shot. And too long on the shot. MP with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed. And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Pass to MP. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's MP. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's MP. And it's Denver with the rebound. MP outside. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
He gets it in there.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Down low. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porter. Rebound by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shot from free throw range. And the jumper is on the mark.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now, here's Jokic. And stolen by MP. Williams with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. That shot off the mark. Good defense by MP. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to MP. Dort with the ball. Covered by MP. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren. Now, here's MP. Guarded by Porter.
2 minutes.
And MP throws it down.
Timeout. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Inside, here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Tries the spin move to the middle. MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. MP's got 12.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Jokic. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. The Thunder leading by 4. MP with it. Now guarded by Portland. And MP throws it down.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Oklahoma City ball.
Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-5 run. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Gordon a screen. The drive by MP. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Misses from short range. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. MP with it. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here. Jokic a screen. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Holmgren with the steal. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Goes up. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. MP with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Took him no time. call on that one. Jokic has got 11.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
On the wing, Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
MP, good.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon a screen. Here's MP. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Count that bucket. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to MP. Now George. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
MP left side. To the left wing. Back to Jokic. The three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 16. MP outside. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
The drive by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Williams gets the bucket.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Gordon with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Holmgren. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Jokic a screen. And here's MP for 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Back to Gordon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. The Nuggets trail by 18. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Now, MP. Jokic a screen. Down low. And Jokic slings it in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Dort. And here is Holmgren. Back to Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. MP right side. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Gordon. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Gordon's got 8.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Pass to MP. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Williams with the ball. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. MP deciding where to go with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Denver now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
There's a screen by Williams. MP. And MP throws it down.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
I gotta love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the first one at the line is good.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
The Nuggets trail by 11. MP outside. From downtown. And it's MP with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Screen by MP. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. MP.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. MP left side. Bodied the cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo. How about that? Woo. Yeah.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Thunder lead by 10. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. 2 on the clock. Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Porter looking it over. MP outside. Gordon a screen. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Jokic missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody want to ease up off the threes.
It's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the Thunder.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Screen by MP. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame. Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And again, Denver no good. The Thunder leading by 10. On the wing, MP. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Sweet move. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. the top of the key, Gordon. Back to MP. Outside Gordon. MP outside. Stolen by Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trailed by 12. MP outside. Inside. Pass to Jokic. The three from MP. Foul shot missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Pass to MP. Here's Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Jokic. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The first free throw is good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. A three from MP. Drills it from outside. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Boston Celtics. Now here's White to the middle, and the dunk by Dick.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
The drive by MP. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Boston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside, Tatum. No good from outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's MP. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, White. Takes a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Dick. And the dunk by MP.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. To the inside. MP inside. He's got 6. Another shot. It's rebounded by Dick. Celtics leading by 5. The kick out to Tatum. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Outside Tatum. Now Brown. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Holiday. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. A minute 50 left in the first. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Brown. Can't hit that one. Good D by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. MP left side. Over in the corner, White. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. A step-back shot here. Here's MP. And Tatum pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide-open look for MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. Diggs got 9.
And this is why you got to be all up at MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way. And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Tatum. And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
11.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. MP outside. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Brown making things happen with his defense, catches them off guard and wastes no time starting the break.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The Celtics with the lead. White down low. Back to MP. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And the second free throw, good. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 7 points.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
To the paint. Here's MP. MP strong inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 3 from Tatum. Holmgren with the steal. With the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here's someone once again for Celtics Entertainment.
He hits the second from the line. And the Celtics with possession here. 3-point lead. Down low. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Williams scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that.
Tatum with it. Fires from deep. Here's Dick. MP gets the job done inside.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Inside. Here's MP. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. There's the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
On the wing, MP. 13 points in the game. Tatum wide open, he fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
On the wing, Holiday. MP left side. Good D by Holmgren.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Outside, White. To the paint. MP outside. And here's Brown outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder. MP outside. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Brown outside. Down low. Here's MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder. To the middle. Here's MP. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And here's Tatum for 3. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And stolen by Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Outside, George. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple. Tatum on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by MP. Over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. To the inside. Dick. And the dunk by MP.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Launches a three. They get it again. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by MP. Celtics leading by 5. Down low. And the dunk by Dick.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
MP outside. Screen by MP. Inside. MP going right to the rim.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 3. And we're just moments.
38.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Celtics leading by 3. MP looking around on the wing, Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
Assisted by.
And now it's up to 25 points for MP.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense is just a little better. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to MP. 3-pointer. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now White. The Celtics working the ball around now. MP inside. Misses from close range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 4 this quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Left side, Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Tatum. Over MP. And that one hits back iron. And here is Holmgren. MP up top. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
To the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Pass to Holmgren. It's MP, top of the key. Screen by MP. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Outside Tatum. The three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dick.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And the dunk by MP.
Hey, it's simple, folks. Get that rock to MP. He might be young, but he can get it done.
Pass to Dort. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's MP. It's in!
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
Shoots from 12. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Dick. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from giving the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And Boston has possession. Here's Dick. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Got one on Holmgren.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Nice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. A three from MP. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the three. Mobley with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. MP outside. Driving the lane. Here's Mobley. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. The bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the basket by Brima.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. MP's got 5.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Wound up there for Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Mobley at the elbow. Mobley is screened. Shoots from the high post. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. MP outside. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Here's MP. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
Green by Allen. To the paint. The shot missing. Good defense by MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Now, here's MP. Shot, high post. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Williams. Over Hunter. Prima pulls it in. Cavaliers trailing. There's the drive. Down low. .122 left here in the first quarter. Looking for Allen. He gets it there.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
And here now the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Now MP. Back to Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Williams gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's MP. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Thunder shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Pass to Allen. 16 seconds left in the first. Lima.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the deep right out of their shoes.
The Cavaliers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And both free throws good for MP.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Holmgren. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. Over Mitchell. And again, it's Oklahoma City. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder on it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Prima, following the basket by MP. A kick out to Mobley. MP deciding where to go with it. MP drills the three.
MP looking solid from there.
Oklahoma City trailing. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Mobley misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Williams outside. MP outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And both free throws good for MP. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 points for him. Back to MP. And they double up MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cavaliers leading. Inside. Here's Mobley. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Big size difference there, and he takes advantage. You've got to exploit the mismatch.
Screen by MP. For 3, Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Prima. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to MP. Goes back up. Using his athleticism, MP with the point.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Here's Prima. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 15.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Jordan off the drive. And it's sent back by Allen. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. MP inside. 4 seconds left. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Pass to Prima. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Pass to MP. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
MP outside. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's MP.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. This man knows how to distract them.
MP converting the tough bucket. And it's the Thunder with the ball. MP right side. To the middle. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Prima. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Allen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Outside Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Hunter grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by MP. Pass to MP. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is MP. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. Screen by MP. From deep three-point land. Williams' shot is off. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Here's Prima.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. He hits the second from the line. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
The drive by MP. And slam dunk by Allen.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Screen by MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Prima. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Nobody near Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. To the paint. And Mitchell gets it to go.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Push in, no stopping MP.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Locked up there for Allen. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 on 3. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Inside. Here's MP. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
And Mobley throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. 1:33 left in the third. Mitchell in the corner. Back to MP. MP staying with it through the contact.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's MP. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Prima. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Mobley is streamed. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Prima. Now Hunter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Timeout.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Off target from outside. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 6 in the quarter. And B getting it done for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. With 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jared Allen missed from long range. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Mobley, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Allen outside. Hunter up top. Mobley outside. MP outside. Back to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nice defense from George.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's MP driving to the basket. And they get it back. And he's able to get it back. MP with it. Now defended by MP. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. No coverage that time. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now, here's MP. Allen trying to break free. MP strong inside.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Mobley wide open. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Screen by Allen. Hunter with it. Mitchell wide open. Oh, and they take the lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That time, also a missed shot. And so, MP will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Hunter. To the inside. Allen. Unable to get that one. Good defense by MP. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Allen. The three from MP. It's hauled in by MP. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick.
don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely do it.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, here's MP. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Jacks up a three. The Thunder pull it in.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Count that one for Dort.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Wide open look here for Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren. Off target at the rim. It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Inside. Murray outside. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you got to get him away from the basket. Work that one inside nicely.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now, here's MP. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot, no good. Jokic with the steal. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder lead by 5. Over in the corner, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort got 6.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The layup off target. Here's Porter. Over Williams. And it's good off the glass.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to fall. The Nuggets trail by 4. On the wing, Porter. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .50 seconds left in the first. Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams for the three. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Porter. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. MP right side. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Lu Dort making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
On the wing, Porter knocks down the three ball. 5 points in the game.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Back to MP. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. MP outside. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the open look. The Nuggets trail. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Denver.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 6 points.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Under trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Outside, Gordon fires for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And a wide open look for Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot was off. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Dort. Fires from deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
So it's Denver now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Now, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Pass to Gordon. And the shot is good. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. No good with the triple. Got it off in time. No good that time. And we finish one half of basketball. Nuggets ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. MP grabs the miss. And they're trailing by 8. Tipped away. Pass to Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Williams, guarded by Porter. And here is MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. To the paint. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. MP inside. He's got 8. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
At the line.
Free throw good, MP. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Porter. Now here's Gordon. There's a screen by Porter. Now Jokic. He has 7. Gordon for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Nugget lead. Outside Gordon. .40 seconds left for the third. It's stolen by Dort. The baseline J. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that one is hammered home.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Over to the left wing. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Shoots the 3. MP grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. Misses the baby hook. And so here's Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside for Murray. Puts up a 3. And it's MV with the rebound. And here are the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Murray. to the inside. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Outside Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Nice defense from Dort. Thunder trailing by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Shot's good by Williams.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
On the wing, MP. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
And Murray now top of the key. From deep, Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. Inside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, good.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Gordon. Money!
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. What is on the line here?
Crowd is so focused.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Porter, no luck. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence.